Well, Singy, we get to see one of the hottest hitters in the league today. Quite the streak he's riding.
Seriously, Boog, he's been on fire at the plate. A major boost for this team, and I enjoy seeing great.
It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Cincinnati. And now for the Jays.
You're out. 3. 3. Out. Out. 3. Out. You're out.
So digging in, John Marlin.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Currently with a 13-game hitting streak.
Checks over to first, back safely. And that one fouled off. Marlin idling the duties at first, hitting ninth in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Right through there for a strike. Cabrera, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
On the ground, Connor. And that is that. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
You're out. 3. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. 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 You're out. Ball 4. Take your base. That's ball 4.
So up next, John Marlin. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that turns the lineup over.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with a hit in every game. I mean, he's run his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
Here comes Alex Liriano. Gets the ball.
You're out. 3. Out. 3. 3. 3. 3. Out. 3. Out. You're out.
Bottom of the 8th. In now for the Reds, John Marlin. Liriano back to work. This one smacked out to left center. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive.
Ball 4. Take the base.
All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Jackie Bauer. And that is out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. And brings it in at the wall.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
He's 2 outs away. Now it's the right fielder. That clips the corner. One-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Random sizes this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Chauncey Dobson next up for the Blue Jays.
And there's one thing on the minds of these fans, and that's the sweep.
And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Outside low at 1-1. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Jays down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Oh, a really nice 3-game home series sweep. They came out and, from the first game of this series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started. All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the
Ball four, take the base. That's ball four. Ball four, take your base. Ball four, take your base. That's ball four.
So bases all loaded up. Manning now at the plate. On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one, and that's all they'll get.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit.
First base. Ball four, take your base.
Key to this game was that huge sixth inning. They jumped all over.
Well, Singy, we get to see one of the hottest hitters in the league today. Quite the streak he's riding.
Seriously, Boog, he's been on fire at the plate. A major boost for this team, and I enjoy seeing greatness on display, and this guy just gets it done.
It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill in this one, Daniel.
That's ball
to hit for the Reds.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Has a chance to make it a 15-game hitting streak in this one.
2 outs, base is empty.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
To the right side, Rodriguez slings to first, and that is that. 9 straight retired here to start. Bottom.
Ball 4, take the base. You're out. Ball 4, take your base. 3. You're out. That's ball 4.
First and second, 2 outs. Marlin getting ready to hit. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. That one missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-1.
And that one fouled off. Random, the lead runner at second. Cabrera on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters are.
3. Out. You're out. Ball 4, take the base. You're out. 3.
Blanchard back to work. Fastball for a strike. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Left field. And that will fall. And a good start to the inning. And the batter now, Anthony Dixon, has grounded out a couple of times. And that misses. And it's 1-0. And another ball.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
And that one just missed off the outside edge.
3-0.
Nobody out. Runner at first. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
You got a full count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Baxter stands in now and watches strike 1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue finish off this hitter.
First and second here, no outs. fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Righty delivers. Breaking ball misses down and away.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Number 13.
And now Clay Pearson. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in for a strike.
No
One
ball,
out.
one strike.
Runners at first and second. This one in the dirt. Throws. Save. And both runners move up on the wild pitch.
Well, that could end up being pretty costly right there. They had the double play set up as a way to get out of the inning, but instead it becomes a big strikeout situation.
Swing and a ground ball. Over to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. So 2 down now, and here is Brian Rodriguez. 1 for 3. Ball one there.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Next offering upstairs. Dixon at second with 2 down. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Reds nothing. New inning getting started.
Ball 4. Take your base.
And now the first baseman, John Marlin. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. First offering and it just misses.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
And it's fouled away. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a fair ball. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only 1 away.
Oh, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
Little bit of a tense moment, Singy. Looked like that might be the end of it.
I don't know. The way he's been going, his confidence must be sky high. So even if it takes until his last at bat, you get that sense that a hit's coming from this guy one way or another.
Freddie O'Malley digs in now. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. And that one pulled foul. Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Jeffrey Connors getting ready to go. Medina getting loose as well. This one popped up, and the infield fly is called.
In effect.
And here is
Now
Tom
number
Cattermer.
75.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. 2 aboard, 2 outs.
Ball inside.
Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball 3. Greg Riley would be next if they can extend the inning.
Exactly the kind of bat you need in a clutch situation like this. Got to do whatever it takes to give him a chance.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now 3 balls and a strike. And that'll load the bases.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Daniel Torres won't go any further, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jeffrey Connors.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Greg Riley will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And that one hammered. That's back there. 1 run across, and it hits the fence. Coming home. He's in there. 3-run score.
Waste no time there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Now here is Todd Harrington.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
So the tying run at second. And there's the ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Man on second, 2 down. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a swing and a miss. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. So they get 3 runs, only 2 hits, no errors, and 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ken Suzuki. Mario Samuels now at the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. There's a strike. And strike 2.
0-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Drops into the glove. 2 down. Reds down to their final out. And now looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Tomas Torres, trying to get something going for him with 2 away. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And that one is inside. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Cardinals hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the three-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse.
Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boo, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set. And starting this one, Vernon Guillen. So 2 down. Freddie Ladd getting ready to hit. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. He swings and fouls one off. Hot shot to third. They take the force out, and that'll do it. Milwaukee leaves one. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound now, Marcel De La Rosa.
You're out.
2 down, base is empty. Martin Urbina, the next Cub to hit. Leading the NL in home runs to start the day. He's been a beast. And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. 2 outs, base is empty. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Cubs are down quietly. Scoreless after 1. Base is empty, 1 away. At the plate, Freddie Ladd. Right side, hard hit. Throw to first in time. base is empty with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Martin Urbina. And a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. That one not close. And that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good. As welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And that one clips the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Guillen with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Just missing there. 1-2 the count.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Fly ball down the line. Dennison on the move. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting.
And here's the first baseman, Bryant Griffin. 0 for 2 in this one.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team.
So digging in, Martin Urbina. So here's the guy that is, I think, right now the favorite to win the National League MVP.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
You need a strikeout and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up or something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And fouled off. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Go ahead run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Three-two on the way. Stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. Three-two now. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Dives, and he can't hang on. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag, and on the outer run scores. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Miguel Lopez taking over on the mound.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't.
Oh, and that deflects off his glove. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. So bases loaded with one away. Richard, the next to hit. Golden opportunity right here. Up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. In to score from third. And it's an RBI single. 3-2. They take the lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Breaking ball misses down and away. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brian Francisco getting loose out there. Richie getting cranked up as well. And a count 1-2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And that one gets past the catcher. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
And now, Kurt Ullman. He's grounded out a couple of times. And ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Trainer, the runner at third. Mayer over at second. Richard at first. 2 out of the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And a swing and a miss. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We're through 6 full. It's the Cubs 3 and the Brewers 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Eric.
Ball 4, take the base. 3.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Shortstop, Sidney English.
Lopez back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And that drops in for a strike. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
And that'll fall for a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the right fielder, Ryan Dennison. 1 for 3. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out.
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jim Trainer.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That's to third. Whips it to first. That is the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Domingo Delgado.
Well,
Freddie Ladd will hit next. That is upstairs for ball 1. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one at the knees for a strike.
good approach right there. You want to get something that's just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
The first baseman, Ryan Griffin.
So up next, Bryant Griffin. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And there's a foul ball. Delgado, 29 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2025. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Next pitch misses way outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2.
The count is full.
DeYoung would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the ground, out to short. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. DeYoung swings through it for strike 1.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Griffin off of first with 2 away. And he hits a ground ball right side down the line, and it's foul.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
On the ground to first, and it's through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Domingo Delgado is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners.
Now pitching to
So
the
they
Cubs,
turn to their closer, Franklin
number
Melendez.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Now a chance for Elvin Doyle. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. It's going to fall for a hit. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline. He will score. Back even. It's 3-3. Cameron gets up now for the Brewers.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Evan Simons up and loosening in the pen. Keith also getting ready. 2 outs. In there at the knees for a strike. And downstairs.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Here at Wrigley Field, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Martin Urbina. Here's the strike up high. 0-1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes. That's a ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Anytime. If you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And there's 2 down.
Ray. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. Out. You're out.
Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Willie Buckley. Big spot for him here. Right through there for a strike. That one outside. And the count is 1-1.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Check swing, called strike. Next pitch misses, and now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
There comes. So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Freddie Ladd. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a flyout. Slider misses outside. Strike on the inside corner.
1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. And that is out of play. Man at second. Outside low. And a full count now. Griffin in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Check swing, appeal to first, and no swing. It's ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And that one fouled off. Two on, 1 out. And that's fouled off.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up if they can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Next for the Brewers, Henry DeYoung. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and he just misses. And fouled off. Ball to strike. The pitch.
That's ball 2.
In the dirt. Runners stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Here's a 2-1. That one missing inside.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Jim Trainer. Julio back to work. That misses. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out. Here's the left fielder, Martin Urbina. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That's in there. 0-1. swing and a foul out of play.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he could win it for him. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Wayne Mayer. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. The winning run on second base. And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. No runs on no hits.
Pitching for the
Stephen
Cubs.
Keith will take over here.
Number
Six-5 the final here today. A 1-run extra inning win. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get underway, and today's starting pitcher, Phil Horvath. Chris, it's a little more.
You're out. 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 First base.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Martin Urbina. Leads the league in batting average with only a handful of games left on the schedule, closing in on a batting title.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Trainer, the base runner at first with 1 out. Late with the swing there.
No ball. 2 strikes. One, two.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Ripped into right field, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel.
Ball 4, take the base. 3. You're out. Out.
Welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Now the left fielder, Martin Urbina, on the ground right side. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Ball four, take the base. Three. That's ball four.
So a man at first. Martin Urbina digs in now. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. Got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a
Urbina getting ready to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
He was late there. Strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Grounder might be 2. Slings to second. Throw to first, and it pulls him off the bag.
Well, they had the chance at turning 2
Now
right
back.
there, but I don't.
Ball four, take the base. Three. That's ball four. Three. Out. You're out.
Man at first.
The left fielder.
Here's the left fielder,
34.
Martin
Martin
Urbina.
Urbina.
In there at the knees, and that is strike one. Richie, multi-time All-Star. He features a 2-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Chris, you look at it, these are the spots where pitchers can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever.
Hauls it in for the out.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still
Final score here today, 10. So the go-ahead run is
3. That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. Out. 3. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. Out. Out. You're out. 3.
And next for the Cubs, Martin Urbina. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play. And your final score here today. John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on the show for a live look-in. You're right on time. John Marlin, his 15-game hit streak on the line. No hits from him yet, so perhaps a little added pressure. North makes the grab, 1 down.
The catcher, number
So digging in, John Marlin. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. Ground ball right side and foul ball. O'Malley on at second with 2 down. They're down to their final strike.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
1 strike away. And that's downstairs. Ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Cardinals win the rubber match of this 3-game series. And here's the first baseman, Jim Traynor.
The first baseman, number 9, Jim Traynor.
Inside.
Inside.
And it's 1-0.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And he takes one right on the black. And the count even at 1. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Yuichiro Matsumoto, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Acevedo also throwing.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Up the middle. Good feed. That's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field. And now the left fielder, Martin Urbina. So here's the guy that is, I think, right now the favorite to win the National League MVP. Fought off foul. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Swing, and he popped it up. Alfonso settles underneath it. 1 away. Shambi alongside Chris
The batter,
Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on the show for a live look in. You're right on time. Demetrius McCann bats here with an 11-game hit streak on the line. Movement in the bullpen. Esteban Campillo preparing to come on if needed. Matsumoto, a left-hander, also throwing.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
The pitch. That misses the zone, and now 3-1. That one fouled off. Two out, space is empty. The other way, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for two. And that's a double. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does... Martin Urbina, the next to hit. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Cubs, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases. And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy.
And a 7-1.